Imagine this. You send a thoughtful text, maybe even added an emoji. 3 hours later, nothing. 6 hours later, still nothing. Next day he replies with, "Ha, no question, no follow-up." No soul, and you're left staring at your phone. Thinking, does he not care? Or is he just emotionally Wi-Fi disconnected? Today we're diving into the psychology of men who don't care about women, not to judge, not to bash, but to understand what's actually going on inside. That mysterious brain that treats emotional connection like an optional app. And trust me, it's way more interesting and less dramatic than you think. First things first. When we say men who don't care, we usually don't mean men who hate women. Most of the time it's not anger, it's not cruelty. It's detachment. Think of it like this. Some people drive manual cars, some drive automatic, and some men, they emotionally left the car in neutral years ago. They're not speeding toward relationships. They're not slamming the brakes either. Just rolling. One big reason behind this behavior is emotional self-protection. Many men learn early in life that emotions are dangerous. Crying, weak, caring too much, risky, opening up. That's how you get hurt. So instead of dealing with feelings, they do something brilliant and terrible. They shut them down. It's like closing all apps on your phone to save battery. Except they also closed empathy, curiosity, and emotional depth. Oops, these men aren't cold by nature. They're cautious by experience. Another reason, they don't tie their identity to relationships. For many men, value comes from achievement, work, money, status, goals. Relationships feel secondary. So when a woman wants emotional presence, communication, or reassurance, he's confused. Not because he doesn't like her, but because, in his mental toad list, emotions are filed under optional, low priority, maybe later. It's like asking someone who only eats for fuel to suddenly enjoy fine dining. He's thinking, why are we talking about feelings? Everything. It's technically fine. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some men don't care because they've never had to. If attention has always come easily, effort never became a skill. If women chase, initiate, explain, forgive, and stay, he learns one lesson very well. I don't need to do much. This isn't confidence. It's emotional laziness. Like someone who never learned to cook because food magically appeared every day. When that magic stops, he's suddenly shocked. What do you mean communication matters? Then there's the control factor. Caring creates vulnerability. Vulnerability means losing control. Some men prefer distance because distance. It feels safe. If he doesn't care deeply, he can't be deeply affected. No expectations, no emotional responsibility, no fear of loss. It's the emotional equivalent of renting furniture instead of buying it. Nice to have. Right. Easy to walk away from, but here's the plot twist nobody talks about. Men who don't care often care a lot, just not in healthy ways. They might obsess, silently feel jealous, but never admit it, pull away when feelings grow. It's indifferent while overthinking everything at 2 a.m. Yes, the man who takes 12 hours to reply might be staring at the phone debating whether replying too fast makes him look weak. The irony is beautiful. Now let's be very clear about something important. Understanding the psychology behind this behavior does not mean excusing it. If someone consistently makes you feel invisible, confused, or emotionally starved, that's information, not a puzzle you're meant to solve. Some men don't care because they can't. Some don't care because they won't. And some don't care because they simply don't want to. Your job isn't to fix that. Here's a simple real-life example. Imagine you're talking to someone who hates music. You love music. You talk about it. Share songs. You feel things. They respond with, yeah, it's fine. No matter how beautifully you explain the melody, they still won't hear what you hear. Not because you're wrong, but because they're tuned to a different frequency. The biggest mistake people make is assuming, if I love harder, explain. Better, wait longer, he'll change. But emotional availability isn't unlocked by effort. It's unlocked by choice and self-awareness. And here's the quiet truth. A man who truly doesn't care will show you, not loudly, not dramatically, but consistently. And a man who does care, you won't need to guess. So if you ever find yourself overanalyzing texts, decoding silence, or questioning your worth, pause. It might not be about you at all. It might just be the psychology of someone who learned to survive by not feeling too much. And the real power move? Choosing people who care without needing to be taught how. Because connection shouldn't feel like detective work. It should feel like home. If you stayed till the end, yeah, that already tells me you care deeply. So make sure you give that energy to someone who knows what to do with it.